Monday music, kicking it off. MXPX has a new song out called 100. You can get vinyl. There's two variants. There's this. They're separate records. They don't come together. You got to order them separate. But this is Binary Blue. This is JavaScript Black Spatter. It's a direct hit split 7-inch with MXPX. Really stoked on it. If you haven't already listened to it, go check it out wherever you stream your music. MXPX.com for the vinyl. We appreciate you. Kicking off summer. It is getting started. We are definitely putting together some new goodies for summertime, but stay tuned for that, of course, at MXPX.com. Thanks, y'all. Last week, we have a Music Monday episode right now, but last week, I got to say, it was awesome. Blag was on from the band The Dwarves, and he had a hot take on the difference between grunge and hair metal. That was the premise. And then he started talking about Guns N' Roses, Nirvana. And he wasn't just talking about those two, but this particular clip that I posted it to my own personal, I think it's Mike Herrera TD on Instagram, and then I think on the podcast, Instagram as well, Mike Herrera Podcast. But then it's also on the Dwarves. So it was kind of like a mix of our fans and their fans talking about this Nirvana grunge thing. And so many people are like, bad take, no. And the comments are pretty funny, actually, a lot of times. So I would encourage you to go over to that post and check it out. It's on my Instagram, like I said. All right, I got mail today before we get into some videos. We have a bunch of videos, a ton of videos, so I'm going to have to go pretty quickly to get them all. And then as soon as I post this, there's a bunch more people that are posting on Music Monday. And I'll tell you how to submit your song or your friend's song or your favorite local band or whatever. Somebody you think needs recognition. I'll tell you how to post that in a minute. All right. Somebody sent me an actual snail mail, a letter, and it was, honestly, it was a little while ago, but it's taken me this long to get to it, and sometimes that happens, but here I am. I'm going to read this letter that is from a guy that listens to the podcast, so we'll get to that in a second, but here we go. Dear Mike, I wanted to offer a warm and heartfelt thank you for taking the time to answer fan questions on the podcast. In particular, I wanted to thank you for taking a little time about what you were thinking while writing moments like this. When answering my question about songs that have a strong sense of finality to them, this led me to sit down and give moments like this a bunch more listens and really spend time thinking about what you're trying to convey with it. As someone who reads a lot of science fiction and fantasy novels that explore a lot of military themes, I recently decided that I wanted something that was a little bit more of a change of pace and that fell outside of my comfort zone. So after watching a lot of YouTube reviews, various books by YouTubers that I know are pretty good, pretty good, was my editorial, I settled on a book called The Last Quintista by an author named Donna Barba Higuera. I hope I'm saying that right, whom I'd never heard of before, that writes young adult fiction. Okay, I don't want to get too much into the weeds, but the book really is about what the world would be like if we didn't have historians or storytellers. It's about imagining that the people in charge of our society decided that humanity has screwed up life on Earth so totally and completely that not only do we need to move on, but that we also need to erase any memories or references to humanity's life on Earth in order to ensure that we don't repeat those mistakes. Anyone who doesn't get in line has to suffer the consequences. The protagonist, of course, is someone who finds creative and innovative ways to fight back against this. I love those kinds of stories. What I think really sets this book apart from a lot of the other science fiction and fantasy that gets written today is it has a lot of personality, spunk, and heart. In fact, I haven't really encountered anything quite like it since watching Firefly for the first time. In the world of science fiction, Firefly was a show that really upped the game for how stories should be told in a lot of the same ways that The Sopranos did for television overall. Okay, that's fair. I haven't seen Firefly. let me finish this. Although Firefly didn't get seen by a lot of people during the brief period that aired, it slowly built a massive fan following through word of mouth over time and is absolutely beloved today. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people. I have never seen Firefly, but I've heard about it so much that I probably will end up watching it at some point. Continuing, it's almost over. I think that it will be the same way with The Last Quintista. Not many folks are reading it now, but 10 years from now, it's going to be a pretty big deal. Anyway, I did want to thank you again for really pushing me to think about moments like this, as I feel it really fits in with the themes that The Last Quintista explores, and got me fired up about reading it. Also, I don't want you to ever feel that you and MXPX aren't getting through to us fans, because you absolutely are. Sincerely, Michael. Michael Mallinger. Is it Mallinger or Mallinger or Malliner? I don't know. But I appreciate the letter and the actual snail mail letter. Now, he did not send this to my house, so I appreciate that. So this book made me think about the show Silo, and it's a book. It's a story, and it's actually, I don't know if it's a series of stories. I haven't read Silo, but I have seen the TV series. It's on Apple Plus, and it reminded me of that because this doesn't give anything away really, but they're in this giant silo that's like deep in the ground, and they can't go outside because they've been told that the air is poison, and there's a whole society's living just in a tower, a lot like people live in there's places in Alaska where it's like a skyscraper, but it's a whole city that lives in the skyscraper. So like your shoe repairman is in a little block, and everybody lives in certain floors. Anyway, so that's kind of like Silo. It's just different floors, different people have jobs, and it's all like their society is all there, and that's it. They grow everything there. They raise animals in there. It's wild. But they don't really get into all that too much. It's more of like a detective story and a series and all that. So I get what you're saying about the heart, because I don't feel like Silo had as much heart as what you're describing somehow. It's still an interesting story, but the interesting thing is the author, and I don't remember the name of the author, but he wrote another book called like Sand or something like that, and there's a series of books all about this world that is post-apocalyptic, and everything is buried in sand up to the tops of skyscrapers in this book. And it's really fascinating because it's called Sand because it's sand everywhere, and they go sand diving, and they have a regulator that they put on, and they can go really, really far down, and they somehow maneuver themselves through the sand and get into buildings. And so, everything is long lost, but there's relics of things from the past. So all of the names of their areas where they live, like Danver is Denver. Okay. And there's Colorado Springs. That's like something else Springs, but you're like, oh, that sounds like Colorado Springs kind of. It's like, that's the area they're in. They're in this huge, they're in America, in the United States, but after this huge apocalyptic whatever event happened, maybe it was a meteorite, a meteor. Maybe it was, obviously storms and just the climate changed. Anyway, fascinating book, interesting. But this sounds interesting. I'll have to check it out. I'll write it down. Thanks for your call, or not call. Thanks for your letter. Thanks for your snail mail. Appreciate that, Michael. And it really means a lot that you mentioned at the bottom of the letter, I don't want you to ever feel that you and MXPX aren't getting through to us fans, because you absolutely are. That makes me proud to do what I do, for sure. Thank you. It makes a difference. If you want to call in, the number is 360-830-6660. leave me a voicemail, ask me a question. If you want to know about anything, it doesn't have to be about MXPX. It can be about absolutely anything. We can talk more about TV shows, novels, books, even politics if you want to talk politics. Last week, Blag tried to get into the, some deep stuff, but we're just having a conversation, and that's what I love about Blag is he's very open, and he's very non-apologetic about his beliefs and his ideas. And in a world today, I respect that. I think that's cool, and he's not afraid to be ridiculed and told he's wrong. Am I afraid to be told I'm wrong? I don't know. That's a good question. I had blood drawn this morning. I had to get up early last night. Everything's fine. I'm trying to just do some tests just to make sure. Every year I try to do a blood test to prevent anything from, appearing. You get the idea. So that's what I was doing this morning. But my wife was like, that you should probably just get up early and do it. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. And I get woken up out of dead full deep sleep, 3:30 a.m. My daughter, Daddy, there's a spider in my room. Oh, excuse me. I did not know what was going on. I was so out of it. And I was just like, give me the zapper. And I went in there and I just laid down on her bed. I'm like, you can just go sleep in my bed, please. Just go. And she's like, no. I was like, and so I get the zapper and I try to get the spider. Not very big. It wasn't tiny, but it was not very big. And I understand that's not the point. But that ruined the rest of my night. I couldn't really go back to sleep after that. And I felt pretty terrible this morning, but I'm rallying. I feel better now, and I appreciate the letter, and it made me feel better, Michael. So, and of course, I'm just battling in my mind. Don't yell. Don't say anything about it to my daughter. And I didn't, but I still told my wife, and she's like, don't say anything. I'm like, I'm not. She's like, just drop it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I should, because really, it doesn't matter. In the long run, I want my daughter to be safe and not me to have more sleep. But my wife's like, just wake me up next time. She's used to getting up. She gets up and down much easier than I do. I'm pretty much, I won't wake up unless you make me wake up. I go deep. So yeah, that was last night, and then had to get blood drawn. I hope that doesn't affect like how your blood is on tests. Like, you're deeply unhealthy. You need to get more sleep, sir. Yeah. God. Anyway, if you want to be part of this podcast on these Music Mondays, meaning your band, you have a new release out, a new song, something you want to promote, this is really your chance. It gets old when people, post spammy stuff on the actual Facebook podcast group. But if you post a link from YouTube with a description of your song, people will see that. And more so than that, I will see it and I will put it on the podcast, and you'll get on the podcast. So if you want to do that, go to Facebook and join the Mike Herrera Podcast Facebook group. You have to answer a few questions. It's easy. It's just basically keep it chill and don't spam. We appreciate it. And then post that there, and you can be on the podcast. Aside from that, please post questions there too. We like discussions about anything here. If you disagree with something, if you agree with something, anything strongly. I know we're talking a lot about music and stories, and sometimes there's just not a lot to add to it. But if there ever is, that's a great place to do it. And of course, wherever you are, social media wise, is great. I appreciate it. And like, share, subscribe, all of that to the podcast, wherever you're at, especially if you're on my YouTube, please subscribe, please like the videos. I'm trying to grow my YouTube a little bit more, and give it a little love. Appreciate that. All right, you guys. MXPX 100. Make sure you check that out. Appreciate it. Let's get to it. Music Monday. Here we go. First up, we have Seth Robinson. Seth Robinson submitting my band Nowhere Fast out of Louisville, Kentucky. Organized Sound by Nowhere Fast. Seth, I remember you've been around quite a while. So has your band Nowhere Fast. Glad you're still out there doing it. Here we go.
Staring at the sky through this tree line. Organized sound reaches a full crowd from your window. Sleepy eyes, sleeping symmetry, and sleeping comfort and smile. You're there well, smile naturally.
Yeah, man, it's cool. It's technical. It's got some like really lush guitars. I like it. Organized Sound by Nowhere Fast. I'm trying to describe what I think, just based on the one song, what I think you guys sound like, because it's been a while since I've heard any of your older songs. It's like alternative post pop punk. So it's like, it's not super post punk, because that would be like Jawbox or, like things like that have like dissonant chords and stuff, I guess you could say Fugazi is sort of the Green Day of post punk, right? Like Green Day being the biggest, most well known, Green Day and Blink, I guess, are the most well known pop punk bands. Fugazi is like the biggest, most well known post punk band. Am I right? So anyway, but Jawbox, if you guys haven't heard Jawbox, they're really, really cool, really great stuff. Tom and I saw them. I think we all saw them on tour back in the day, in Orlando at the Firestone. Anyway, great job, Seth. Great job. Next up, we have Chad Sheppard. Hey, Chad. Chad's been on the podcast. His band is called Depraved. Let me just read what he wrote. Hey, hi. I am Chad Sheppard, and my band is Depraved. I am from Nashville. I am from the Nashville area, and I wanted to submit this cover I did with my buddy Tim from Avian Theory for an Alkaline Trio tribute album for Music Mondays. That's cool. So this is a cover song, an Alkaline Trio song. She Took Him to the Lake. So let's check it out, Chad. Thanks for submitting. Okay, I'm glad it kind of like goes into that chorus more flowy. Good job. Yeah, it's fun. Thanks for posting. I don't really know what to say about it. I don't know the song, but I definitely can tell it's Alkaline Trio. It's like the way the vocals are. That's like the way Matt does those vocals a lot. Very cool. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for sending it in. Appreciate it. Next up, we got Jeff Trepanier. Hey, Mike Herrera, submitting my band for Music Mondays. We're XXsmile, or is that XXsmile? I'm not sure. Shitty pop punk at its finest from Québec, Canada. Hope you're playing the Red Bridge Fest in June with Goldfinger and we get to hang, dude. Cheers. Have a great one. XXsmile horror movies. Yes, I am. I'm going to be there. Actually, this is going to come out the week that I'm heading to Quebec. So Goldfinger's playing Red Ridge Festival, I think on a Friday, this Friday. And we play A La Something Festival on that Thursday in Montreal area. And then Red Bridge is like further out from Montreal. It's like closer to Quebec City, I think. I'll be there playing bass. Can't wait. Canada, I've missed you. See you soon. So XXsmile, double X smile, Dos X, Dos Equis smile. You'll have to let me know how to say your band name when I see you, if I see you this weekend. All right, let's get to it. This is horror movies. Dude, I love it. Smile on my face. The video is fun. It's you guys dressed up like the Scooby-Doo gang and creeping around. Yeah. And the verse, honestly, is really what hooked me. It's a well done song. Like, it just sounds good. It goes together. It fits. It goes, each part I like. So bravo. Merci. Bienvenue. All right, here we go. Next up, we have Ame Ray. Hi, Mike. Submitting my band for Music Monday. We're Low Standards, High Fives from Italy. We started playing together in 2012. We have a new full-length titled Everything Ends coming at the end of April. This is the first single, Sink or Swim, and it's about not giving up, especially when you feel like you're drowning. We made this video with some random footage from the last years of touring. Thanks. Cheers. Ame. Very cool. All right, let's check it out. Low Standards, High Fives, Sink or Swim, all the way from Italy. And everything's out now, so if you like this, go check out the rest of it. Here it is. Man, I was into it. I mean, it's ethereal. It's like this emo vibe. It's shoegaze punk. It's a lot of the things I like. Really dug it, man. I like the style. Very cool. It really the changes. It's a slow song. It's like, it's a moody song. It's if you're in the right mood for it, it's going to hit you in a really cool way. And I felt like the singing and the changes, yeah, that it's kind of like you're never put off by what happens. Some songs are like, why'd they do that? I never felt like that with this. Like, I felt like it was always just moving on to what it needed to do. Well done, guys. Now, if you took this and really like had it mixed in a way that you could hear things a little bit better, it's going to knock it out of the park. But honestly, nothing wrong with this at all. I like it. I like it a lot. Cool. Shoegaze punk. All right. Next up, we have the Elephant March. We are the Elephant March from Northwest Indiana, about an hour south of Chicago. I grew up in the south suburbs with some of the guys from a few different bands from out here. Long story short, Mike, we are releasing our full-length record on 4/20/25, and we would love to get consideration. Our IG is the Elephant March, as well as our YouTube. Attached is the music video for our song On Top. All right, well, consider yourself considered.
Why are you talking to me? You're right on time. You watch me suffer, suffer, suffer. You offer me dichotomy. You're tired. The mirror never shows you who you are. You're writing down the numbers from the wall. You fantasy, your destiny. Love, you often feel confused. I will rise above and never drown. Love, you.
All right. On Top, it comes out strong. It's a very, very different and interesting kind of music. I was really just trying to take it all in and listen to the parts, and reminds me of like interesting stuff like Panic at the Disco. Kind of has like a theatrical vibe to it, so it kind of has like a circus theatrical vibe. I don't mean that in a bad way. I think it's kind of very interesting, honestly. It's niche-y. It's like niche-y, meaning like it's like a certain type of person is just gonna absolutely love this. Like band people, like people that are into music, I think will really like this. Average listener, it might be a little bit much, like what's going on here. But I mean, I really dig it. I think On Top, I just like the delivery of the vocal too. Like, cool. It's cool. But yeah, the instruments are just going nuts. I'd have to listen to it quite a few more times to really understand it. But yeah, well done, guys. Sounds great too. So well done. That the record is out. Came out on 4/20. So last month it came out. Or actually now this is going to be out. It's going to be June. Oh my Lord. All right. Next up, we got Tim Grisnik. Hey Mike, Music Monday post. I called the podcast a few weeks ago and asked about show memories in Jacksonville, Florida, the Milk Bar, etc., etc. Then asked if you heard my bands Inspection 12 and The Softer Side. You seemed like Inspection 12 sounded familiar. We were on Honest Don's Records, Fat Wreck sub-label, a long time ago. Now on People of Punk Rock Records, and here's our newest single, Paul Simon cover. I'll also post a Softer Side song in the comments. We just had a vinyl release, Rise from the Deathbed, come out on High End Denim and Double Helix P Records. All right. Thanks. All right. So Inspection 12. Yeah, that's probably where I've heard of you guys, was from Honest Don's, and just I've seen, they probably posted your stuff or whatever, or you guys, but aside from that, I don't know. So let's check this out. It's a cover song. You Can Call Me Al. So I mean, if it was one of those older songs, I might recognize it. But this is going to be something brand new, and it's a cover. So let's just see what you guys are up to now and see what it sounds like. Congrats on the new release, upcoming or otherwise. And let's get to it. Here's Inspection 12. You Can Call Me Al.
Down the street he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot of redemption. I don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Bone digger, dogs in the moonlight, far away my well-lit door. Mr. Beer Belly, get these mutts away from me, you know. I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. If you'd be my bodyguard, I could be your long lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. A man walks down the street, he said.
That was a lot of fun. I was kind of waiting for you to like get a little crazier on the vocal, but it's a classic song that I've heard so many times, and so it's always fun to hear a punk version of it. I would say honestly, sing more like your real vocal, because I felt like you had a tendency to try to sing like Paul Simon, which is fun too. Maybe honestly that was what you're trying to do, but I wonder what it would sound like if you just like sang it punk. And still, with the melody and you don't necessarily have to have a lot of grit, but like more like your own style. I want to hear that next. I would love to hear that next. Anyway, good job on that. That's fun. Inspection 12. You Can Call Me Al. All right, next up we got NiTEWAKE, Nick White. Hey, my bad. I didn't realize Music Monday was for playing music vids. Here's one I did for my solo project. All right. So Nick White had submitted a few different things, and I think maybe it was like a Spotify link or this or that, or it was a YouTube link, and it wasn't an actual music video. So he posted here, and I'm going to play this video. So his message is, NiTEWAKE, I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Been playing music for a long time. Got my start playing bass in the band Attack Attack. Played in several other sick projects such as Tales of Iscariot and Some of Us. And I have a new project with my fiance called Big Rip. Hope you dig my stuff. NiTEWAKE, Going It Alone. All right, here's NiTEWAKE.
Fighting my instincts by trying to let go. I wanted to save us, you told me you don't know. I hope we get through this, I'll leave if you say so. I gathered my bags cause I'm going it alone. Finally I could see how this was meant to be. I admit I was living inside a dream.
All right, dude. I dig it right away. I was like, oh, hardcore. And then it was like, no, pop punk. Wait, what? Yes, dude. NiTEWAKE. Good job. That was dope. I dig it. Next up, Eric Kyle. Hey, Mike. Love MXPX, Tumbledown, and the podcast. I'd like to submit my band's new single/video for Music Monday. We are Dead Churches, punk rock and roll from Vancouver, Canada. Keep it up, brother. Awesome. This is Dead Churches. Here we go. All right. A full minute in. Here we are.
I'll never forget it, the way you looked that night. In your $5 sundress, the way your eyes met mine. It's not the end we wanted.
All right. Wow. Okay. Honestly, it's like too good. No, it's really good. Really good. Sounds good. I like that it started out kind of like a Blink 182 vibe, but then it went way past that. It like was like, oh no, it developed more past that and into like, it almost like sounded like songwriter style songs. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, with a punk sound, a rock sound. And you know, bands like Florida Georgia Line have really, really catchy songs, whether you like them or not, whatever. Really catchy songs that honestly you could make those songs into a country song. You can make it into a pop song. You can make it into a hip hop song and add a rap to it or whatever. You can make it into a punk song, a pop punk song, a rock song. Like when it's a really good song, you kind of can just make it into whatever. And I felt like this song was like that. It's like got a Nashville style songwriting to it, where there's a lot of cleverness, a lot of just chord changes that are surprising, but still pleasing, which is hard to do. So well done, you guys. I don't know. You guys must be a very professional band, because, you know, I'd say the only thing you did wrong there was your video has a minute of nothing before it, which maybe there's a real story behind that and people get it. But I, as a first time listener, I never would have gotten to the actual song ever if it wasn't going to be on this video, on this podcast. So that's just me being honest, because it just took way too long to get to the song. But once you get to the song, great. Well done, guys and lady. There's a lady playing keyboards if you're not watching the video. All right, moving on. You guys, well done. Canada, once again, knows how to play and knows how to do things. Wild. I'll see you guys soon. Next up, we got, and I appreciate you being a fan of Tumbledown. That's awesome. Music Monday submission, Nate Parrish here from Bakersfield, California. Hey, Mike Herrera, this is my new single, Small. I guess I would call it more of a ballad, but I hope you check it out. Chorus lyrics: I need a melody I can't ignore. I need a price tag I can't afford. I need to see a mountain. I really need to feel small again. All right, let's check it out. Let's see how that translates to music.
It's like I'm walking on a tightrope. If I look down, if I let go and lie, be captured by the sky. I need a new dream, 'cause I can't sleep. I need your eyes, 'cause I can't see why. I still need to try. I need a melody I can't ignore. I need a price tag I can't afford. I think I need to see a mountain. I really need to feel small again.
All right, Nate, good job, buddy. Good job. I like it. It's a ballad. It's nice. You write some heartfelt lyrics that mean a lot. You know, I got the vibes. I think you did a good job. I like the production. I like the performance of the vocal, and everything sounds good without sounding too fake. Like it's coming along, and I feel like it's improving. Just everything overall. Good work. All right, next up, we got Josh Gibson submitting for next week's episode. If you love punk, check out my band, The Way Down. Here's our new video. So this is The Way Down Marilyn is the name of the song. Marilyn official video. Here we go.
You need up or down?
Hey there, Marilyn, why are you so sad? Face down, floating and bills scattered on your bed. Wrapped up untied and wouldn't do too much. Beside that day, the decisions had been made in 62. What did they do to you? I know it wasn't you. Too much, way too soon, for all you know.
All right, guys, great job. The Way Down, Marilyn. I really like the song. I think it's like a solid, just cool punk song, you guys. But it actually, the vocal is a little different. It kind of sets itself apart from an average punk song. It has its own personality. And then the backup vocal coming in, I don't know if that's you doing the backup vocal or if it's actually the other guitar player. But that really added a cool vibe too. That was another layer of character that just set it apart from your average pop punk or punk song or whatever. It was cool. Yeah, good job, you guys. Good job. That's it. Next up, we got Fear the Lions. Hey, Mike Herrera, it's Chris from Fear the Lions, based out of San Diego, with another submission for Music Monday. This is our newest single, Double Minded. This is another Blasting Room jam, produced and engineered by Andrew Berlin and mixed and mastered by Jason Livermore. Hope you enjoy. Cheers. Fun fact about this song, we end up having to wait to go into the studio later than we wanted to record this and a handful of other songs because Frenzel Rom took the spot first. This was our first recording session in the States past COVID and ended up being their album, The Cup of Pestilence. It was their first recording session. Okay. That's cool. That's a great story. I love little bits of history like that. Blasting Room is an awesome studio. Can't go wrong. All right, so we have Fear the Lions, Double Minded. Here we go. Dude, if you're not watching the video, you should, guys. But that's dope. I love it. Good job, you guys. It sounds so good, of course, Blasting Room, but the song's cool, man. I want to get in the pit now, man. I want to get in the pit and just like start jamming to your band. It'd be so fun live. And your drummer is ripped. He's just like huge arms. Just love it. All right. Fear the Lion. I fear the Lions. Don't fuck with the Lions. Damn. All right. Next up, we have Justin 9. No, we have Taylor Stevenson submitted for the approval of the Mike Herrera Podcast Society. I present the new single from Lost Planet Airmen, Forgotten Son, for Music Mondays. From Winnipeg, Manitoba. Thanks in advance if you check it out. All the way from Canada, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Lost Planet Airmen. Here we go.
Never thought I'd be the one squirreled away a forgotten sun. The sound and the tone of the loneliest ghost keep screaming for something, but nothing will come, nothing comes, nothing's here, let it go. Shame and fear, so I'll sow my memories all up here.
Don't try to tell me I'm alright. Don't try to meet me on the other side. I stepped and I waited, I tried to be baited. I'm yelling, but nothing comes out. Nothing comes, nothing's here. Let it go. Shame and fear. And take me, oh, take me, oh, take me home. Take me, oh, take me, oh, take me home. Take me, oh, take me, oh, take me home. Take me home. I won't ever be alive.
All right, you guys, I love it. It starts out in this, you don't know where it's going to go, but then it just, and I like it, by the way. The intro is really cool. It sets it up in a cool way, and then boom, hits you with the punk rock, and it's just energetic and fun, and yeah, I dig it. You guys, and it sounds great. You guys, good job on that. Great job on that. So, all right. Lost Planet Airmen right there from Winnipeg. There's a few decent bands from Winnipeg. All right. Next up, we got Justin 9 Music. Hey, Mike, my name is Justin 9. Like your favorite number. You're right. I'm a middle school aged acoustic singer songwriter from Mesa, Arizona, but mostly I'm an old punk rocker who now plays acoustic songs in bars for money. This is my new song, Crumbling, that I just recorded at Underdog Studios, also Mesa Town, Arizona. It's just another song about the struggles that is life. Can't wait to hear what you think. Hopefully you don't make me cry on a Monday. I will try my best. No promises. All right, Justin 9 Music, Crumbling.
Pessimistic, cynical, and I don't wanna talk about it. I've seen some shit that I can't let go. No, I don't wanna talk about it. With the lights out, but I'm home, and I ain't got no time for visitations. And this house has old bones, and there's too many cracks in my foundation. I'm crumbling, I'm crumbling, I'm crumbling from the weight of the world. I'm crumbling, I'm crumbling, crumbling from the weight of the world.
Get this man a Grammy right now. It's good, man. You did it. You really did it. It's got a 90s familiarity vibe to it, but it's its own song. This could be a hit song. And I don't know what else to tell you. It's a great song. It hits you. It hits you right where it should, right in the heart. It feels real. It feels timeless. Man, what are you guys doing over here? Justin 9. Get on that. Justin 9. It's got my favorite number. I mean, you can't go wrong. All right. Good job. Next up, we got Santos Lopez. Hey, Mike, here's another single from our upcoming album dropping in May. This song is about struggling with depression and anxiety. Punk rock from Texas, a bogus journey. We also got new merch. All right, so here's 12 a.m. from Texas.
Again, and I'm stuck in my head, thinking of all the things I've said and all the things I've done.
Yeah, dude, I love it. I want to get in the pit. Man, what is it about today? You guys are killing it. You guys are killing it. Texas, I can hear it. I can feel it. Thank you for continuing to do punk rock, A Bogus Journey. The song's called 12 a.m. Go check it out. If you're in Texas, go see him live. If you play live, let me know. Man, good job, you guys. I like it. I like it, Albert. Wow. Sorry, Santos. I like it, Santos. Next up, Albert. I don't know. We'll see. Albert, do I like it? Hey, Mike, what's up? I'd like to submit our song, The Corpse, for next Monday's podcast. We are Aim to Strike from San Antonio, Texas. I'm curious to know what you think. By the way, I really enjoy your podcast. All right. Also from Texas. Okay, here we go. Yeah, dude, like you guys are doing like this metal thing, and I thought it was going to be hardcore at first, but it's like video game style metal, Iron Maiden style. Like it's really cool. Aim to Strike. I really like it. I like it. Sounds authentic. The vocal performance is really cool. I couldn't do that. You know, I can't sing like that really. So bravo to you guys. And I love that you're from Texas. Up next, I Like Snaps. Hello, all. I Like Snaps here with a new song drop. I think we have a hit on our hands, along with this music video we threw together the Monday before the release. Okay. We would like to submit for a New Music Monday. It's emo rock ballad about seeking acceptance while staying true to who you are, along with the pressure and the anxiety that comes with it. I think we have a hit on our hands. All right, here we go. I Like Snaps. They've been on the podcast on Music Monday before, and they're great. So let's check it.
Oh, come on!
You know, I love the video for this. I Like Snaps. I love the video for this. It's the band is in this like Girl Scout setting or Boy Scout setting, and my son just joined the Weebelows, and he is so into it. He loves uniforms and organizations and things like that. So this is kind of hitting home for me. But the song is great. It sounds great. Really well done, you guys. You called it a ballad, but I would say it's not a ballad. It's just a slower rock song, but whatever, you know, it can be a ballad. I don't mind. I think we have a hit on our hands. Marshmallows roasting on an open fire. I love it. Yeah, good jobs. Keep sending them in because you guys are killing it. And this episode has been awesome. Next up, we have Casey Dylan Patrick Fitzpatrick. Hey, Mike, I just wanted to submit the Lucky Egypts. We're from Oakland, California. This is a tune from our last record. We just announced we'll be playing Punk in the Park, San Francisco on May 3rd and putting out our next record through Hay Fever Records. Hope you dig it. Fun fact about myself is 15 years I was a holistic pet food nutrition specialist. I'm currently a stay-at-home dad for my 3-year-old daughter and another one on the way in the next month. Congratulations. Casey, we obviously missed your show in San Francisco, but we're not going to miss this song, and I'm glad you submitted. I saw you submit to the Facebook group a while back and knew I had to get this thing out, and finally I'm getting this Music Monday out. So here it is, The Lucky Egypts. Yeah, that's got a cool, it's got an energetic, hard vibe to it. The chorus hits. It hits good. But when you get there, it's like, there's been tension throughout the verse, I feel like, and then it hits that chorus and it releases it a bit. Well done. Well done. Really cool. The song's called So Far, So Good. All right, you guys, a couple more. Appreciate it. Music Monday has been a lot of fun. You guys are killing it. Here's Philip Trapp. Attention, Music Monday submission. Hey, Mike, this is Phil from North Carolina, a frequent caller to the show. Grateful Dead. Haha, LOL. My rock band, First Natural, that was active in Phoenix in the 2000s, is releasing a best of collection on May 30th. I'd love to hear this song played on the Mike Herrera podcast. We're pushing it as a single. The album itself is 11 tracks and will be available wherever you buy or stream digital music, Spotify, Apple, etc. It's up for pre-order on iTunes. It's probably out by now, people. This is First Natural, and the song's called The Sheriff. Here we go. Cool. I dig it. It's got a chill vibe, very chill, and I don't really know what else you guys sound like, but I like the shoegazy, punky, post-alternative kind of thing, and I could see how that's kind of like an early 2000s thing to it, but well done. The song's called The Sheriff, and yeah, once you start singing, I'm like, okay, I like this. Yeah, it's cool. It's kind of hard to tell what the song is on the intro. It's like very vague, I guess, but once you get started, I'm in, so I appreciate that. Here we go. Here's one last song submission. Joseph Birch discovered the Paradox Band on Instagram, and they are an up-and-coming band. Just wanted to submit this for Music Monday so everyone can check them out. The Paradox Do Me Like That. This is funny because this song, you guys know probably this band. They covered a Blink song, and they covered probably a few other things like maybe Offspring or something. But Green Day brought them out on tour, I think, and had them open for them. So they're kind of like a brand new band that's gotten huge very fast. Huge meaning viral success. Let's see what you guys think. The Paradox, Do Me Like That.
Left alone and lost inside my head. You're killing me again. I should have known it when you said it was your first time. Yet the football team would hug you from behind. From behind. But I try to love you the same. But I cry. And now I'm asking you, why you gotta do me like that?
All right, that's getting flagged for sure. But you can't argue with that. That is so good. It hits so good when don't do me like that. I'm laughing at myself. The Paradox. Good job, you guys. I can see how they're viral and they're doing well because it's just fun and it really does hit and the production is really well done. So good on you, mates. Thank you all for your submissions. If you got in after this, you'll be on the next episode of Music Monday. Please rate, subscribe, review the podcast if you're listening on Apple or anything like that. If you're on YouTube, would love a thumbs up, but I would love a subscribe on my YouTube. And of course, MXPX, we're going to be in Quebec City and in Montreal coming up end of summer in October. MXPX.com for tickets. Don't wait because those tickets are going to sell. And I'll see you this weekend with Goldfinger in Montreal and Quebec City areas. We're playing some festivals. So appreciate you guys. Don't forget, MXPX 100 is out there. Go check it out. Go listen to it. Put it on repeat. Listen every day. Put it on when you go running. Put it on when you sleep. Whatever you do, put it on. And if you want the vinyl, you know where to go. I appreciate you guys. Much love. Peace out.